Guess who caught a cold? It's me. I'm sick. Sick and radical, but also sick as in I caught a cold. And so everything feels largely exhausting and disgusting, and my mouth perpetually tastes like phlegm and Dayquil. A lovely thing. We love it. But if there's ever a time to excuse wanting to just sit here with a fun, innocent game and a cat on my lap, it's having a cold. So we're gonna play some Stardew Valley. It's great. It's a wonderful thing. Oh shoot, did that wrong. Weather report. Tell me what's the weather. Kozu V5, your #1 source for weather, news, and entertainment. And now the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's gonna rain. It gonna rain. Great, fortune teller. What's going on? Well, Wix Oracle, the only show where the voice of spirits is channeled directly to you. Spirits are very happy today. They will do their best to shower everyone with good fortune. Gross. What's this? Welcome to Living Off the Land. We're back again with another tip for y'all. Now listen up. Fruit trees. They take an entire season to grow, so plan ahead. If the area directly surrounding your tree isn't clear, it'll interfere with the growth. Once your fruit tree is mature, it'll produce delicious fruit for you every day. Well, it's season. Better start saving up. Yeah, I want my orchard. I want my flaming orchard. Is anything ready for harvest? Yes, it is. Pluck it, pluck. Oh, no. No, we're just plucking. Plucking. No. Plucking. Is that carrot ready for plucking? Carrot's ready for plucking. Are these guys ready for harvesting? Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I see. Yeah, grab that. Just like switch to literally anything else. I don't care. I just need you to not be trying to eat the things that we need. Do I have any? I don't know if I've got seeds with me here. Hold on a second. Hold up. We do have a couple parsnip seeds. And do that. We'll plant those. It's still spring. We could still get away with it. Man, having a cold sucks. Like, I don't know if I said that yet today. It's the worst. I hate being sick. Like, there are very few things in this world that I hate more than being sick. It's just, like, you feel gross. Your mouth always tastes disgusting. You forget what it's like to breathe normally. It's just horrible. No one likes it. No one likes it. I guess I shouldn't say that. Maybe there's someone out there who does. They're weird if they are. I'll go ahead and make a bold claim like that. I'll call you weird. You know, like, it's okay to be weird, but let's just be real about the situation here. Oh, keep watering the things that haven't been watered yet. Getting low on water. Ah, dear. I love the shot, like, wow, a lot of water. Oh no. Oh, Kitty, look at it. Kitty is active up and Atom. Great stuff. I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope everyone is better than me and not sick. Because being sick is gross and unfun. No one likes to be sick. We hate being sick. It's the super least cool thing in the world. I clearly have nothing to say. I'm sitting here. I'm in a drug fog, is what's happening here. I have, like, I'm hocked up on Sudafed and Dayquil, as one is wont to be in these situations. Hold on a second. We are gonna go, but first off, I'm gonna pet the kitty. Now we can go ahead and move on with our lives. It's a Thursday. It's a mining day. I'm gonna go buy some seeds so that we can plant some things when the time comes, when we have another planting day or whatever. Hold on a second. I do want to put all of our lowest energy things here. Like, yeah, those actually can stay there. That 25. Those are 75 energy. That's 13. Yeah, like all of these things. That's 25. I'm assuming, like, the amount of energy. Oh, that might be actually kind of handy to have ready to go. when we're in the mines there. But I'm just generally assuming that, like, the better the energy, like the higher quality things are gonna be, like, yeah, like those are gonna be the things that are better to sell. I don't know how accurate that is. Yes, I'll eat the herring. The knights who say knee are quite pleased. Although I guess in their minds, you don't eat herring, you chop down a tree in the forest with it. I heard an interesting thing. That I don't know the accuracy of it necessarily, but it seemed sensible. It's an interesting thing that it was discussing why it is that, like, millennials and Gen Xers have a much wider knowledge base of old media, right? Like, and this is coming from, like, I'm just now, like, thinking about Monty Python, The Holy Grail made me think about this. Hey, what's up, lady? Oh no, I think my dad's gonna cook dinner tonight. Oh no! Oh no, a loving father who's gonna feed you. Oh, what a tragedy. Let's see here. Let's see, it's 70 grass. I don't need grass starter. Grain harvestable on... wait, a basic grain often served under vegetables. Imagine that's gonna need... Yeah, I'm assuming that's not, like, to grow rice. I'm gonna... see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just, like, assuming that the more expensive ones... Actually, I'm gonna get, like, 5 more here. I'm assuming that the more expensive ones are gonna be worth more once you harvest them and everything. Oh, wait, hold on. I meant to check the backpack. No, let me in. Sorry. Hold on, wait till she leaves. Okay, there we go. I want to check the backpack. I want to see... Which is a $10,000. So much money. Sorry, okay, the anecdote I was trying to start on. It was an interesting concept, and it was the idea that the reason millennials have, like, such a wide knowledge base of, like, older media than you know, younger generations, like the Zennials and the Alphas and whatever. The names are so, like, I don't know, man. If there's something judgy about all the different generational titles, but it's whatever. Hey, yo, what's up, dude? Wait, who was Linus? Linus, what was your voice? Man, oh man, like, this is just too much. Linus, it's John Malkovich. Do you want something from me? No, I don't. Just gonna say hi. I'm not going all the way around for that. It's not happening. Oh, but I will go down for this one. All right, there we go. Give me that. Great. But the idea, the thought is that, let's see, does the elevator, is that what brings us down? Yeah, we can go down and start at 5 there. Nice. The thought is that the reason why the millennials and the Gen Xers have such a broad knowledge base of different medias, right? Like, the reason why we're so much more aware of, like, you know, our parents' generation's media and stuff like that is because of cable television. And it was discussing how, like, back in the day, like, cable television, you know, like, certainly, like, it has been, and at the time, like, even when I was a kid, it had been around for a while. But the thing about cable television is when it first started, there just wasn't enough media to properly fill all of the, like, time slots. Like, there was not enough TV. There was not enough being presented for any sort of proper... Oh, yeah, get the thing that clearly has some sort of, like, zit problem going on there. Can I not? My inventory already full? Gosh darn. Gosh darn it. Alright, well, let's just drink the cola so we can hold things. But, yeah, so, like, it for the longest time... Oh, golly. It's terrifying. For the longest time, there wasn't enough to actually properly fill, like, a 24/7 series of things. And so, like, the cable would just, like, turn off. But then, basically, what happened is they started to realize like, oh, there's all kinds of like ad revenue we could be gaining from all of these time slots that we're not taking advantage of. And so they started, like, that's when the concept of 24-hour television started, but there still wasn't enough media to actually fill 24-hour time slots on all of the channels. So they started just like buying up catalogs of old shows, and like that's what reruns were. And I mean, like, there were entire channels just for that. There was like TV Land, and it was a whole channel that just constantly had shows that were 10 years or older, like, playing. And that was just a thing. What are you? What was that? Am I murdering a mole? This feels a little sick and twisted here, but... Okay, hold on. Does that leave something? Like, what if I hold this? Nothing? Okay, nothing. Alright. But yeah, so like, and that makes a lot of sense, because it's true. Like, when I can think about when I grew up, it didn't even have to be a dedicated channel. Like, we had Nickelodeon, but then Nickelodeon would then, after a certain point, a certain level of lateness in the day, would just switch over to Nick at Night, which was just a bunch of old shows on repeat. Oh, what? And yeah, so like, I learned what the Brady Bunch was. I learned like all those old, like, you know, you'd watch, and suddenly like the old school Adam West Batman would be on. And so you just like, there was just this really commonly present, like very present, very common existence of all old media. And I have to imagine that to a certain degree radio was the same way. And like radio, I imagine probably a lot of the for similar reasons, you'd have channels and you would just be much more exposed to these things, because like, you know, you'd be around your parents who would be listening to the radio and stuff like that. Like, the prevalence of having the radio on was just a much more common thing than it kind of is nowadays. Nowadays, everyone's got their own media tool device that they're listening to, you know, their own personal music on headphones and everything. And that's just the way it is. And so it just, I don't know. And so it's like, it was just the thing, as I heard it, was just sort of discussing the idea that, like, yeah, you just, like, there was just way more like exposure to these different things that weren't historically, or that aren't nowadays present. Because the thing is not only is cable television just not really a thing, but it also, like, you don't have channels that are just like force feeding you reruns and stuff anymore. That's not a thing. You can just pick what you want. And the other thing about it too is, because media has become such a massive thing. Let's see here. Yeah, let's eat this. Like, because media has become such a thing. Oh, sorry. Here it is. We just, like, there's so much stuff being produced that there's no reason for anyone to present old stuff. Like, it is, like, I mean, just think about the number of Marvel movies we get per year. Like, it's borderline a full-time job just to keep up with what's being made, let alone go into back catalogs and catch up on what you missed, right? Like, that's just, it's just not a thing to go back and watch stuff. Like, you can binge shows to a certain degree, but it's like, you know, how many new people are going to go back and rewatch Game of Thrones? Either you watched it when it came out, and it doesn't help Game of Thrones that the ending was kind of a bum ending. Excuse me, sorry, that's the cold talking right there. But yeah, I don't know, like, it was a really interesting concept, and it kind of made me think about, you know, because, like, I'm absolutely guilty of being one of those, like, you know, modern day guys who's all like, what's wrong with the generations? Like, why are they so unaware of things? It's not really their fault. It's that you don't have the opportunity to be exposed to those things. Because, like, when I properly think about it, like, there are some things and some times when I'll seek out, you know, like an old school thing. Like, I might, you know, occasionally be in the mood to go and seek out, okay, is there anything? I should have emptied these things out. Can I organize all of this? There we go. Like, I might sometimes go out of my way to try and find, you know, like listen to the old back catalog of a band that I've just discovered. You know, you might do stuff like that, and that's one thing, right? But like in general, when I think about it, like I'm not tripping over myself to try. Where's my sword? There you are. I'm not tripping over myself to try and catch up on. What on earth am I looking at? My Lanta. All right, hold on. I gotta do something. -2 energy. That's not what I want to do at all. 40. That's 25. Yeah, but so many. Is this? I want bug meat. Cauliflower seeds. Shoot. I mean, I guess I could eat the 2 leeks. I'd rather sell them, but if I eat them now, it gives me more energy to continue on with things anyway. Oh, shoot. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. I guess if I'm going to have to drop something, I'd rather drop this one thing of sap. Yeah, let's just drop the sap there. Eat that. Yeah, we'll eat the leek there. Yeah, just eat both of those. Let's do it. But yeah, like I'm not tripping over myself to go back and try and investigate like, oh, what was the most popular movie in 1963 or whatever. Right? Like it you know, and that's even having grown up in a time and an era where that was really normal, right? Like you did encounter all of those things. And so like I don't know, it made me consider like, okay, what, you know, what am I accomplishing, and am I being fair if I were to be like, oh, why doesn't this, that, or the other generation see or understand or respect this, that, or the other thing, you know? We take that, put that there, and drop that, and then we can check out, because I've got sweet boots. Might as well put those on, baby. Pick up that other thing, and now I think would be a great time for us to scoot Nanny on out of here, right? Yeah, let's get out of here. Yeah, I don't know. It was an interesting thing to think about and to consider where my own mindset is. Because it's something that I think about in general, I guess, more and more these days as I'm watching our world become so confrontational and just so prepared to eat itself alive. I think about oftentimes, oh, what's happening? Oh, buddy, no, don't do that. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. That's what is that? I'm hoping that's your arm. Uh-oh, what's he afraid of? Oh, he's busted. Old man, he's gonna give him the whack with a cane.
Grr, sounds like those raccoons are back again, filthy varmints.
We're gonna go interfere.
Yeah, turned up at the right moment, miss. Just do an old man a favor. Just go around the corner and scare off those raccoons for me. Causing a real mess. Thanks. Make sure you give them a good scare so they never come back.
Alright. Hey, raccoon.
It was me. I am sorry. I find a lot of hot, fresh food in these cans. Stuff that will go to waste if I don't take it. Do you think there's something wrong with what I'm doing? Not everyone's cut out for this world, Belinda. You don't know what it's like to be me. I'm not harming anyone. I just want to live life on my own, in my own way. Is that so wrong?
Yes, it's disgusting. Oh, I'm gonna go with this one. I wanna be nice to him. It's a shame for food to go to waste. Belinda is a very compassionate person, and Belinda also recognizes that most of food waste is a result of inefficiencies as opposed to being a result of like anyone's maliciousness. I mean, because even the concept of like a grocery store pitching, like forcing food to be destroyed in a trash can is a result of like inefficiencies, because like yes, they should be able to make a living, and then they render it like food to go to waste. Like this is always a hard one for me, because I do understand the wisdom of not allowing people to take food from a garbage can, because it becomes a big liability issue if you're a business, right? Like if it's spoiled food, I don't know. It's a whole thing. But anyway, thanks, Belinda. I knew you were an open-minded person. I feel good about what I'm doing. I am not harming anyone. Bitch, John Malkovich. You can go on home. I promise I won't rummage in George's can anymore. I don't
could tell him you scared off the raccoons for good.
I don't know how I would tell him that convincingly. So, anyway, the point I was making before this, what kinds of compassion points today? Oh wait, hold on, Gus. He was Ron Swanson, right? Yeah. He's Ron Swanson. Wait. I know what you were doing, Linus. If you need food, just ask. I don't want anyone in Pelican Town to go hungry. That's the spirit. Here, I got a basket of zucchini fritters for you. Just make sure to dip them in my spicy marinara. Go on and take it. Don't ask questions, just take it. I didn't poison it, thinking it was for wild raccoons. Great. My golly, it's so late. Alright, we'll make it back. Presumably. But yeah, the original point I opened up this whole episode making... Is this the way... I get so turned around. I still don't properly know my way around this town. It's kind of shameful, but it's cool. The point I was making is like, I'm always looking for ways that I can try to be less contentious, more understanding about just like differences in different groups of people, different demographics, right? Because like our world is one. I mean, like our, like, I don't know. I hate talking about it too much. One, because it's depressing, and two, let's see, that can be good. That's good. Keep. Monster loot. I feel like handcraft things out of those, but I'm not going to. I do always try to keep some. I'm just gonna keep the regular parsnips. We're gonna sell everything else here. Crab people, crab people. Sell that. I feel like those might be useful at some point, so I'm gonna hold on to those for now. Maybe on our next mining day, those could be handy, because we can go add to existing stacks, add the sap. I'm gonna store the cherry bombs for the time being. Oh shoot, that's not what I meant to do. Although that just makes it easier to do that. Okay, great. Like I don't like dwelling on the horrible nature of current events right now. This is depressing. Yeah, we'll go to sleep for the night. We can. It's probably gonna make a long episode, but I think I'll do one more day. Because this next one is gonna be a questing and saloon day, which probably will be pretty quick. Oh, we can craft a staircase now. That's great. Look at all that money we made. Look at all that money we made. That's what I'm talking about right there. $715 a day. That's pretty good. That's pretty good income right there. We're making $700 a day. Not like a lot. That's not like FU money, rich, but it's something. I kitty. Weather report. Kozu 5, your #1 source for weather, news, and entertainment. And now the weather forecast for tomorrow. Partially cloudy with a light breeze. Expect lots of pollen. Gross. And then fortune teller. I sense that a new viewer has joined us. A young lady from Stardew Valley. Welcome, welcome. I'm not a new viewer. I check every day. Spirits are very happy today. They will do the best to shower everyone with good fortune. Great. Okay, so it's a questing day. What do we have here? Enter the Wizard's Tower. Bring Jody a cauliflower. To the Adventurers Guild. Reach level 40 in the mines. Craft a furnace. Raising animals. Build a coop. Okay. Can we... Crap, what do we need? That's a mayonnaise machine. That sounds upsetting. 20 copper ore and 25 stone. I wonder if we can build the furnace. Let me try doing that and see if we can. Do we have... Oops. Definitely got the stone. Oh, I think we can. I think if we do that, come in here. Can we craft a furnace in here? Like, I feel like crafting it in here would be nice. Furnace. Yeah, baby. We do that, and then now, can we place the furnace inside? Yeah, we can place a furnace inside. Do I... Oh, I just need to be nearby it. Kind of want to put... I feel like that's not a terrible place to put the furnace. Does coal go in the furnace? How do we use the furnace? I don't know, but we did it. We got ourselves a little furnace here. Actually, wait, hold on a second. Can I not? Is that like a permanent... That's permanent. All right, that's where it goes now. Luckily, we don't have to water anything. Harvest these things. Are these... aren't quite ready? Oh, they are ready to be harvested. That's what I'm talking about, baby. With the strawberries. No. Don't do that. So, I don't know. What was I talking about? I was just talking about, like, trying to be more understanding and recognizant of like different people, different mindsets, and how that's like an a-okay thing. I don't know, maybe it feels preachy for me to talk about it, and that's part of the reason why like I hesitate to get too into the weeds about it all. Because like I more than anything, I really want my channel to be like my YouTube channel here to just be a place where it's like it can offer sort of a break from all of that crap for anyone. Because I feel like we're so inundated with so much of it all. I'm gonna go down here because I think if we can go into the Wizard's Tower now, I think this is the way we go for that. Like we're so inundated with fighting in some way, shape, or form. Like politics are fighting with each other. I mean, we have call it what it is. We have, we have like paramilitary groups that are just like running around executing people in the streets these days, and it's like there's so much contention. And one of the things that I feel like I observe is that in a lot of ways that's how people want it to be. There's certain bad actors in the world want it to be that way. Is this where I need to go to get to the Wizard Tower? Maybe not. I thought the Wizard Tower was over here. Maybe I'm wrong about that. It was the hat man. But like there's when the point that I'm getting at is like fixing the world is a numbers game in the sense that we need so many, like we need everyone. We need such a large proportion of the world to be on the same page and willing to work together on things to make things better. Oh, there we go. There's our entrance to the Wizard Tower. That's just what we need. And so like I'm always trying to think about ways that I can be part of that solution. And so much of that is just a matter of being willing to listen to people and be better understanding of different people and different mindsets and different ways of life and everything. And so that's just like where this all came from, like learning about like, understanding the differences and why it is that a different generation will just have different priorities than me. That's part of it, right? I don't know. It just made me think, and I figured I'd share that because I'm rambling and I'm sick and I'm high on cold medicines and I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Come in. He looks like he has a cowboy hat on. Oh, he does have a cowboy hat on. I'm Rasmodius, seeker of the arcane truths, mediary between physical and ethereal, master of the 7 elements, keeper of the sacred cat. You get the point. And you, Belinda, the one whose arrival I have long foreseen. Here, I'd like to show you something. Excuse me. Behold. Sorry. Aw, he's so cute. Is he imprisoned? What are you doing to him? Are you torturing him? Looks kind of like when Syndrome captured the Incredibles. You've seen one before, haven't you? They call themselves the Junimos. Mysterious spirits, these ones. For some reason, they refuse to speak with me. They're little jerks. I'm not sure why they moved into the community center, but you have no reason to fear them. Oh, and you found a golden scroll written in an unknown language. Most interesting. Stay here. I'm gonna see for myself. I'll return shortly. Don't go anywhere. I promise I'm not gonna do anything weird to you. You can just kind of hang out in my home. You can do that thing where you maybe snoop around a little bit and see things you're not supposed to see before I return. I found the note. The language is obscure, but I was able to decipher it. We, the Junimo, are happy to aid you. In return, we ask for gifts of the valley. If you are one with the forest, then you will see the true nature of this scroll. I guess he's one with the forest, then. One with the forest. What do they mean? Magnets, how do they work? Sniff, sniff. Ah! Ah! Come here. Get over here. Just do it. Don't ask questions. My cauldron is bubbling with ingredients from the forest. Baby fern, moss, grub, caramel top toadstool. Can you smell it? Here, drink up. Let the essence of the forest permeate your body. I promise it's safe. Wow, we're just... okay. We died. This is what you get. This is the lesson, everyone. Don't drink things from strange wizards. Otherwise you get high as all get out. Wow. We're really getting trippy here. Getting trippy with it. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Getting trippy with it. How long does this go on? I don't want to skip it. Because I don't want to accidentally skip, like, any important information. You know what I mean? Gained the power of forest magic. Now you can decipher the true meaning of the Junimo scrolls. Wow, and he just kicked me out, huh? Alright. Let's go enter the Adventurers Guild now. Because, let's see here. What do we have? Smelting. Use your furnace to smelt the copper bar. Oh, that's what that furnace is for. Got it. Jody's request. What was that one? Bring Jody a cauliflower. Adventurers Guild. The steeper. Build a coop. Okay. Alright, so we're making progress on things. Let's go to the Adventurers Guild, and then we can consider doing stuff with the furnace. Ah, neat. Take that, baby. Yeah, let's do Adventurers Guild. I want to see what's going on with that. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a longer episode. These tend to be longer episodes, though, and I'm okay with that. Not everything has to be super timely. But I think this one, just because it's a lot of walking around these days when it's the questing and around the village days, we do tend to go through the hours pretty quick. And that, you know what? That is a-okay. Oh, wait, actually, here, we just ran past here. Can we use, how do we... Fires 1 coal, okay. Go grab some coal. Because I know we got it. Let's take out the coal. Alright, so let's see what happens if we do that. How long does this take? I don't know how long it takes. I don't want to leave it. I don't want to overcook it. It'd be like that one time when I was in college that the kid decided to try and cure clay for an art project in her microwave and almost set the hall on fire. Nice, we did it. Cool, and we don't get anything else fancy for it. I don't know if this is a wise use of all of my copper, but I'm going to do it because I'm going to sell these copper bars, I guess. I'm assuming that's what they're for selling. I don't know. Oh, man, hold on, pardon me. You might hear a bit of a trumpeting, but I got to blow my nose real quick here. Actually, you know what? I'll just pause it. I won't subject you to that. Just 1 second. Ooh-wee. All right, that's better. Oh, man. Okay, we're going to set one more, and then we'll go to the Adventurers Guild, and we'll take care of that one. And then that'll probably be a pretty good day. Probably that'll be a good day. Probably. Who knows? It's hard to say. Great. All right, cool. Oh, wait, hold on. Are we? Yeah, we got plenty of inventory slots, so we'll just go ahead and go to the Adventurers Guild, and then we'll worry about sorting out all the rest of our crap when we get back. So that's pretty neat. Ah, boy. I don't know. Hopefully... I hope anything that I say ever will occasionally be helpful to some people. Primarily, like I say, I like my channel to be sort of a break from all of the turmoils in the world, the troublesome backwardsness of the world these days. I like it to... I hate this. Oh, I didn't mean to, like, try to give you that. Sorry, I just wanted to talk to you. If you're lucky, you might see a frog in this weather. That's cool. That's really insightful and something that really makes a difference in my life. Thank you for sharing that, my friend. Sorry, that was kind of a dickish way to say all of that, too. As I'm sitting here trying to talk about being less confrontational. No, I like my channel to be a break, not just for anyone watching, but for myself also. I don't know about anyone else, but I am very prone to kind of getting caught up in the not as great parts of the world. And that's, I don't know, that can be a problem, I think. Monster eradication goals. Holy crap! Wow, we're just like flat out trying to be just like a one-woman monster holocaust in there. Good lord. Alright. This is what we do. Can we talk to you? You gonna let me talk to you? Can I not talk to you? Shop item Ooh, what's that? Oh. If I can find your lost lumps of coal tonight, I'll drop them off in your mailbox tomorrow morning. Oh, that's sick. I like that. That's really handy. Oh, we can update a femur. That's fun. It's disturbing, but it's fun. Plus 2 defense, leather boots, topaz rings. Lost sword, decorative sword. Nice. Okay, cool. I don't know that I'm gonna bother with that. Oh, hey, who's this guy? Can I talk to you? Gil.
Come back when you got something to show me, kid.
All right, cool. But yeah, I don't know. There's so much bad, and I largely like to be a break from that. I like to have this be a break from that, because, like, I talk about it a lot, and I actually, like, I don't know if anyone who watches these videos knows or cares, but I do a lot of writing. I've written 1 or 2 books, and I'm trying to find my way as just sort of like a recreational fiction writer these days, just as sort of like a hobby. But I also write things occasionally, like on Medium and stuff, and like it just I try to keep in mind that there's value in balancing both efforts to fix the world as well as efforts to stay sane throughout all of it, right? Like it's so tempting to throw everything that you have all the time when you see a problem into trying to solve that problem. I think it's a really, really natural thing, and I think it's good in general. Like, I think it's a sign of a good person when you want to fix the problems that you see in the world. Sell all those. Hold on, I'm not 25. Honestly, yeah, just keeping those things there is fine. Let's go ahead and sell the carrots. I almost want to keep that just in case. We'll sell that. I kind of want to keep the copper bars and see what those do for us. But yeah, I don't know. Like, it's so easy to fall into doom and gloom, and to want to be there super on the outset of everything to try and solve every problem. But the fact is, if you never let yourself take a break, you're gonna burn out. And I just feel like it's a valuable thing to let yourself have that break that you need from time to time. And that's kind of what, for me, playing these games as well as presenting just me being weird and anecdotal and a goofball. Because even if like 3 people see it and that's it, if it's 3 people that can gain a little something, gain a little, I can have a smile at a joke here and there, that's, for me, that's a pretty good thing that I've managed to do. And so that's just, I don't know, I think that's important. And I think it's easy to forget that is okay. And like, not just okay, but like is actually a good thing to do in times of strife. Because like I say, we all want to try to be, the perfect arbiter of improvements and fixing the world. We all want to do that for good reason. It's a sign of a good person when you want to fix that. Just, you can't let that get you to a point where you're not able to. What is happening with this? I don't know what that was. That was weird. It's so easy to let yourself take that too far and be just in a position where you're kind of burning yourself out, and you just don't really have anywhere else to. They call that a resource, and that's forage. I'm going to sell the morel here. So, I don't know, just something to keep in mind. And whether it's through watching my stupid videos or finding your own way to relax yourself, it's worth doing. I think it's a valuable thing, and I think it's good for us to all do it. So I would encourage you. And actually, that's a great thing for me to leave on, because it is definitely time for me to say thank you so much for joining. I love and appreciate every single one of you. I really do. And yeah, that's my advice. I don't know. Find some way to learn about others. Find some way to try and help others, but also let yourself help yourself and take a break from all that from time to time. Because if everyone in the world is worthy of your efforts, that includes you. You're a part of the world, and so you deserve to have a little break from stuff from time to time. So just, do that, whatever it means. I don't know. That's all there is to it. Love you. Bye. Always kind of a weird way to just blows things out sitting here when you try to give like actual serious advice. Although I guess this whole episode was me kind of like getting okay. We're gonna get real. We're gonna get raw. So that's what's on the docket for today. Kind of one of those days, but I don't know. Whatever.